I'm Jessie Janae, and we're here at Lumi HQ, and you're watching Unboxing Things, a show all about unboxing things, where instead of actually talking about the products and the things themselves, we're going to talk about the box. Why? Because we're huge packaging nerds here. And today, let's see what's in our handy dandy mailbox. We got a really awesome brand called BarkBox. It's a dog subscription to keep your furry friend extra happy. Before we actually go inside and see what's in this puppy, I like to evaluate a box from the outside. I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but it's totally fine to judge a box by its outsides. And I can already tell just by the hand feel of this guy that when I try to crush the corners and stuff, I really can't, which means it's nice and sturdy in the mail. Now, for those of you who are avid watchers of the show, you might know that I like to measure boxes, but they have me foiled because they put the measurements on the bottom of the box, people. Got some handy dandy dimensions, then some numbers over here. This is not for you as a customer. This is probably for the brand to actually track the box dimensions and maybe an internal kind of SKU number. So I like how they're incorporating some of their logistics strategy and supply chain onto the item, because a clean supply chain means an affordable product to the customer. I like how there's a lot of fine detail on the printing, because it's a little dog, like a cartoon strip style, and he goes, yep, 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 yep. Oh yeah. Now, flexographic printing, which is how this box is produced, think of it like a giant rubber stamp. So that process is capable of nice detail, but only if it's printed in a high quality way on the right material. So a lot of brands choose to put the logo on the top, which means when it's sitting on a doorstep, you'd almost have to come and look down at the box to see the branding. But this guy, when it's sitting right on a doorstep, people walking by are just gonna see BarkBox. And it's also very practical because it gives me a nice surface here to put both the tape and the shipping label, so that I don't have that on any other surface covering any branding. Looks like what I'm working with here is a roll-in tuck top box, meaning that the top of the box tucks into the front, and that's the closure. So you can see that they've chosen to secure the box with a single strip of tape over the top and down the side. So let's open this, guys. Boom, boom. You guys ready? All right, you're gonna see it first. What's it like? And I'm already seeing some really fun things, okay? My dog is gonna be so excited. First thing I see is a really beautiful piece of collateral. It says, what kind of dino is your dog? I'm gonna go with Velociraptor. They're the violent ones. Oh, it says BarkBox Jurassic Bark. How cute is this collateral? These delightful dinosaurs have been waiting 65 million years to tussle with your paleontologist. That's brilliant. I've got some prehistoric fern type situations I feel on this printed sheet. You guys, okay, there's ferns on one side, and then bam, dinos on the other. Ferns, dinos, ferns, dinos. And the illustrations are adorable, and the illustration style matches, marrying the whole fit of this box together. Both of these items are relatively inexpensive from a collateral standpoint. This is a single full color postcard style sheet, and then this is a single kind of butcher paper style full color as well, so it's going to add some cost compared to blank, but it's still just a piece of paper. They don't have to spend a lot to create a really big pop of color and impression. And then, of course, last but not least, they've got some adorable toys in here. What? By cutting this sheet the same width as the box, someone can take this sheet, push it down in, add the toys in, layer it over, and close it up. Sometimes I wish I was a dog, but I love thumbs, you know. Overall, this is a very economical corrugate box. Black printing on the outside, no printing on the inside. But it doesn't take anything away from the opening experience of the box, because they're investing in all this brightly colored stuff on the inside. And then of course, for the main act, they don't want to detract from the products themselves, which are super colorful and fun. So they don't need to print on the inside to create a really nice impression. Let's finish this Jurassic excavation, shall we? What else might BarkBox be hiding from us? I'll show you what. They have a little hidden graphic in here. It says, hey, I'm a humper, not a fighter. It's just a really nice way of putting a final cap, cherry on top of that customer experience. Let's break this box down. Now, what you can see more clearly is that our little message on the inside of the box is actually printed on the outside surface and only shows up on the inside because of the way the box is folded. I almost forgot to talk to you guys about fluting, which is shocking because I love talking about fluting. I'm gonna guess that this is a B flute, which is a nice all-around workhorse corrugate. Fluting is the amount of corrugations, the type of paper, and how thick the corrugate is. If you have a handy dandy flute guide at home, you can actually test the fluting. Now this fits right in there. So yep, it's a verified B flute. All right guys, I think it's time to roll in the recap. So, BarkBox packaging is great for a lot of reasons, but let's distill it down. One, it's fun. Dogs are fun. Dogs are tons of fun, so it makes sense that BarkBox is taking that energy of a rambunctious dog and getting it into really fun and playful packaging. Two, it's simple. Your dog doesn't want a lot of muss and fuss. Simplicity is key, and their packaging is just 3 simple elements with the products inside. And last but not least, it's economical. If you're a subscriber to BarkBox for a year or more, every month costs just $20. You want as much of that money going into treats and toys for your dog and not just into packaging. I think they do a really nice balance of keeping the experience high, but the costs economical. In short, I love their approach. This has been BarkBox Unboxed.